contributed to my feet smelling like Cheetos.
Perfect.
Hello broskies, and welcome back to another edition of Buy or Buy. And if you're new here, I'm Erkin, and this is the life of a broski, where of course I bring you sneakers, lifestyle, and more waffle than Captain Birdseye. Now broskies, with this sneaker, of course it's in the title, but I've had this sneaker for about 9 months now, and I thought I'd give you broskies a long-term review for this sneaker. It'll be good to see if my initial thoughts have changed or if they've remained the same. So broskies, on today's episode, I am reviewing the Puma RS-X Winterized. Now broskies, I will be leaving some affiliate links down below, so if you are looking to cop a pair, all the latest prices will be there. Now like I have mentioned before in previous videos and on Instagram, I am a big fan of Puma in terms of how they've reinvented themselves and brought out some pretty stylish and desirable sneakers. So when I was shopping around for an RS-X trainer, there were some colorways I was close to getting. Of course I got the Sonic one, but when I got these triple black winterized ones, this was a real deal breaker, and I have worn these quite a bit this year. They were even my daily sneaker on holiday when I went traveling to Budapest, so I have actually put these through the paces. Now in my old review, as cringy as it is, I will leave a card up here or a link in the description box, so if you do want to see my initial response to these sneakers, check out that video. But in all honesty, some of the things I did mention in that video, I have changed my mind very slightly, and with that review it wasn't really as in-depth as this one is going to be. There just weren't enough waffle in that one for my liking, so that's why this is the long-term review 9 months later. So the materials on this upper are a mixture between those synthetic textile materials. Of course we have those leather panels around the toe box and on the overlays surrounding those lace feeds, and what looks like on the underlays are those thin mesh panels. Of course we have that subtle branding on the medial and lateral side of the Puma logo, and just underneath that, on those synthetic leather panels on the lateral side, is the RS running system. Now just to mention, on that toe box it does look like there are perspiration holes, but this being a very weatherproofed winterized sneaker, that is far from the case. There are those generic flat laces, and of course on that chunky tongue there is the Puma logo with the RS-X running down on that pull tab, and on the top just beside it is of course running system, and on the insole it is of course black with the Puma logo towards the back, with that rectangular cushioning at the back on the heel, and that slight arch support system to the medial, and on the flip side is that purple color with the Puma logo and running system. Now the insole is very evidently thicker towards the back, just like the midsole, and you can definitely feel the difference when you have these on foot. Now this silhouette does have that IM EVA midsole, and the cushioning to this midsole is actually right up there when it comes to comfort. Now before we head to the outsole, on the heel counter there is that very subtle pulley which is attached to that rubber shield to give you that extra stability. And as we finish off to the outsole, there is of course that Puma logo with that running system badge with those very wacky shapes to the traction system. So broskies, there you have it, the second look to this bad boy. And even though I have worn these quite a bit, I've kept them in pretty good nick. Now a few things to mention with this sneaker, as of course it is in the name, it's mainly designed for the winter months. When you are in tourist mode, for me anyway, I want to do as much walking, trying to take in the atmosphere and the vibes of that country or place. And with every step I took, with every calorie burned, my feet really did feel the insulation to this sneaker. Now by any means, this isn't the most padded sneaker on the market, but the weatherproofing to this sneaker is right up there, especially for the price. Now because of the weatherproofing and the insulation to this sneaker, your feet will tend to swell up, And that is what I found when I was walking for hours on end. Now initially in my review, I did say these were true to size. And when I tried these on a normal day, they fit pretty perfectly. But the more active you become, the more you walk in these, of course your feet will swell up. So I did find them a bit uncomfortable in terms of the sizing. So I'm going to advise go half a size up. Especially if you're trying to wear these on a daily and where you're going to be isn't freezing or cold, harsh conditions. You will need to go half a size up. Trust me broskies, I learned this the hard way. Now this is going to sound a little bit gross, but I still have to give my 2 pence. Because of the lack of ventilation to this sneaker, and of course if you're wearing these hours on end, there isn't going to be much air to your feet. And I can't remember the last time my feet actually started smelling, but this sneaker actually did that. Like I said, the added insulation, the lack of breathability contributed to my feet smelling like Cheetos. So that's just something to think about if you're going to wear these on a daily for hours on end. Now for the price of £90 at retail, I really feel like you're getting a great bargain. But because these have been out for quite some time now, you can actually pick these up for pretty cheap. When I did pick these up 9 months ago, I got them for around £60. So of course you're gonna manage to get some on sale, and if you do, I think you've hit the jackpot. The comfort on this sneaker is actually top notch. And those subtle touches to the insole, the added foam to the heel at the back, and that slight support to the arch, these little things make a difference. It's a very pleasant feeling on foot, so I'm gonna have to rate these very highly. So out of 10, I'm gonna give a very high score of 9. Now, my next segment, of course, breathability. I'm always gonna talk about the sizing, the price, the comfort, and of course how breathable a sneaker is. Because of the added insulation to keep your foot nice and warm, it's of course gonna have its drawbacks. Now you're obviously not gonna be taking these to Miami on holiday, so I think you know where I'm going with this. This is not what this sneaker is designed for, but I still have to score it anyways. Out of 10, I have to give a very low score of 5. The only thing that does save it very slightly is the mid panels on the medial and lateral sides. They have those light mesh panels. So anyways broskies, 9 months later, from all the miles that I've walked, has my opinion changed? Are these sneakers a buy or a buy? Now of course in my first review I did give these a buy, and being able to wear these so much in different places in of course another country, and this was actually my daily sneaker for a while, but overall this is a very much loved sneaker in my collection. For the price, even at retail, for what you're getting, for me it's an absolute bargain. And this sneaker managed to make my top 5 list for sneakers under £100. And I will also leave a card up here or a link down below, because I did collab with some other YouTubers, and if you are on a budget, I think that would help you out. So of course, making my top 5 budget sneakers, these are a definite buy. The cushioning to this midsole, that very unique design, the sportier look to the pull tabs, and I'm just a sucker for an all black sneaker. So many pros and very little cons, but even with the cons, they're more of a nitpick. But broskies, let me know what you think. Are you a fan of the RS line? Have you picked up a pair, or are you shopping around? Leave your comments down below, and of course I will be pinning the best one. But anyways broskies, that's enough from me. I do hope you liked this video, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and of course, until the next episode, take care.